Montana?
Taylor.
Taylor.
Miranda.
And they've been broke down on the gas. They don't have money for gas, so I gave their husband some money so they can get some gas in a gas can. And they told me a strange story about their landlord. Maybe you'd like to hear about it. Check this out. Tell me again.
My landlord lives in Chicago. The only way for us to get a hold of her is a P.O. box, and she isn't paying her mortgage, so our house is in foreclosure. And they've turned the water off. And the water department won't turn it back on for us because she owes a $1,200 bill, even though we asked if they'd turn it on just so we could move and find a place, and they won't. So in the meantime, we're living with no water, and they said if they do anything about it, then they'll have to come and condemn our apartment, and then we have to get out right then and there. So right now we're just kind of waiting on my husband to get his settlement.
So you guys have no other place to go right now, or?
Both my parents are dead, and I don't have any family, so yeah, we're kind of just waiting it out. Like I said, they said they'll condemn our building if they told us. The lady on the phone told me that if they put the report in, to economical, whatever, environmental services or whatever, that they'd have to condemn it. We'd have to get out right away. So we're just living like this right now. Day by day. But it'll be okay, huh?
And you guys have a good school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
You guys like your area you live in?
Kinda.
Where are you guys living? I don't even know.
We live right over here, a couple blocks over.
Oh, right.
It needs to be better.
Grant Avenue.
I fully.
Alright.
Oh. So you have a broken back, bro? Yeah. And a broken spine? So it's hard for you guys to get to work then. How do you guys getting money right now to pay your rent?
That's why we're getting evicted.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you know what?
They're really evicted. They're going to sell the place, and they don't have the water in the place. So,
Yeah. That's messed up because they should have let you guys know ahead of time, everything. So.
I really appreciate this. This is great. It's like God sent me. And, how many times you run into someone that's going to help you out like this?
Yeah. Well, it's happened to me when I was a kid, so that's why I started doing this. I'm helping families across America to go. So this is their residence right here. It's 929? 927 and 929
Grant Avenue.
Grant? Grant Avenue. And it smells really bad as soon as you walk in.
Because they had dogs.
This is the condemned part.
Hang on. They had dogs down here, and the whole bathroom was full of feces.
Really? Downstairs?
Yeah. We live upstairs. This downstairs is all full of feces.
Oh, you guys live upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I calling this place for?
I don't know.
That's a deer cage. It's a little lucky. And they got everything packed and ready to go. Looks like. But they got nowhere to go to for their family.
Alright, starting to pack things up. This is the water. We have no dishes. Water don't work.
Really? Oh, okay. And you can see the water don't work at all.
We've been using jugs of water.
The thing is, our kids, they're not responsible for what the world does around them. It's a nice place, though. If it was,
Where I got jumped in the neighborhood, and a guy beat me with a bat, tore my ear off. There's bumps going downstairs to the window, and they're taking, things from downstairs that were available downstairs. They robbed us up here. When we do leave, it's like somebody knows that we're gonna, be gone. Like they got someone eyeing the house, and that's why we just got to get out of here. I mean, everything that we own that was available is gone. So, I got 3 daughters, and I got a lock deadbolt to the door. They still keep on kicking the door in. So it's crazy. Everything is just terrible. No one wants to help. Thank God, you helped us with gas. We were just going to my brother-in-law's to try to get some water to take a shower. But I really appreciate what you done for us.
We had him out.
You can smell it in here. It's like, we gotta go. This is not us. We don't.
came in and
I had called my
you're
doctor.
fluffy,
My doctor
a daughter.
Paxil. That's been some pressure. Come on. Okay. Yeah, his back, though, is broken. He's already had 2 surgeries. He has to have a 3rd surgery. And the 3rd surgery is to take all the hardware out and then do a bone graft. Then he has to have surgery on both feet. And he has to have surgery on both feet and then his arm, too. And what's crazy is Social Security has denied him 3 times, but the doctor won't release him because they said it takes 7 years for his spine to heal. And they said it will take a year after each surgery. He's already had 2, and then now he's going to have this 3rd one. That it will take a year to heal. But yet Social Security denied him. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. And he has these things in his...
It's like we have a problem with Social Security office with a lot of families, too.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They said he can work even though he's gone to different doctors. He's even gone to their doctor who said that he couldn't work, and they still say he can. They say he can. He used to work on CNC machines and lift big totes and everything. They say he can still do that, broken back and broken spine. So he can still do it.
Yeah, which is totally wrong because, you know, I mean, they say because of my education and...
The doctor said don't even lift a half a gallon of milk.
Yeah, so, I mean, I do more than that now.
And the doctor said don't lift a half a gallon of milk?
Don't even lift a half a gallon of milk, they said.
But the state said that you can.
Yeah.
The state says that
The state says that I can, and there's a way that I can get around working, like you said. Now, I'm not good at computers or anything, but, I mean,
he's not supposed to stand for longer than an hour. He's not supposed to sit for longer than an hour.
So, I mean, it's up and down. You know, I can't sleep at night. You know,
but in his denial, it said that he can still do the work that he did, which was CNC work and lifting big bins and parts.
So can I get you guys' first and last names from beginning to end?
Andrea Willits and Terry Willits.
How do you spell that?
Wollitz. Mine, Andrea, Andrea.
And your first and last name?
Terry, Terry, and my last name is Willits, Wollitz.
Got a little girl here. Oh, it's not working. And they got a little girl here, and they actually got 3 girls. They're all the same. So they got 2 twins plus this girl. And they live right next door to where?
That's a halfway house next door.
Oh, so...
Get out of jail, and there's been all kinds over there, in prison. We ended up here, though, because we lived in Lost Park, and the house we lived in, the landlord sold. So when he was in the hospital, we were in a position where we just needed a place to go, like right then and there, because we only had a month to go. And it's not that easy anymore to find a place. They want an application, they want...
First and last month's rent, deposit.
Everything. And I mean, our landlord, work history, and our landlord would say, we had always paid rent and stuff, but it's hard. It's hard to find a place or someone that'll give you a place, you know what I mean? And then when you say you have young kids right away, they're like, oh, you know what I mean? I mean, honestly, that's how it is. So I found this place. My brother's friend told us about it, and like I said, he was getting out of hospital and he had to find a place to go, so that's how we ended up here.
And it's obviously a good family. There's no drugs or drinking or just bad history in it. So